I am your maths teacher Ravina Rathi. So students, in our third class of maths, will discuss about our new topic, that is geometrical shapes. Geometrical shapes, students, in your daily life, in your practical life, you can come across many type of shapes like a circle, triangle, square, rectangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, means so on. So we'll discuss about those shapes and some terms related to those shapes. Now we'll discuss about, first is the point. What is a point, students? Point is the dot representing a position or a location. Suppose I am saying you that draw a point or draw a line near the A point. So it means this A is representing a position. So name of this point is A. So point is represented by a dot. It does not have a length, it does not have a thickness, students. So or we can have any name like P, Q, R. Now line. Line is the combination of many points. Suppose here we are having this line P, Q. So students, on this PQ, so many points are lying that they are joined to form a line. Line does not have any definite length. It can be increased from this side also and this side also, students. It does not have any thickness or breadth. And it helps to form the shapes, rectilinear shape, students. Now line segment. Actually line segment is the part of line. Means line segment is the line which is having a fixed length of it. Suppose I say draw a line segment of 10 centimeter. It means 10 centimeter, not more than that, not less than that. So like this, we are having A, B. This point or this line suggests that this is the line segment. It cannot be increased from this side or that side. And it is having a fixed length and it does not have a breadth, because this is the part of line, students. Now measuring line segment using ruler. Now I am given with the line segment and I need to measure this length. So how you will measure? You will be having a ruler with you. On this 0 to 15 numbers are written. Those are representing centimeter, students. And 1 to 6 will be given. 0 to 6 will be given. That means the inches. Now and small numbers are indicated, which means millimeter, students. As you all know that 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. So from 0 to 1 there will be 9 lines, and because 10th is representing the centimeter. Now what you have to do, you will take the 0 point of this centimeter and you have to keep this 0 point on the 1 point, students. Now you will see that where this line stops. My line is stopping at the 13 centimeter. So length of this line will be 13 centimeter, students. Like this you can measure using a ruler, inch tape or any measuring device to measure the length of the line segment. Now drawing a line segment. Suppose I am given with to draw with a 7 centimeter line. How I will draw? Just take a point, students. I am taking this A. Any name you can take from A to Z. Now what I have to do, I will keep this 0 point on this point, written point, and I need to draw a 7 centimeter line. So I'll start drawing and I'll stop where? At 7. Before drawing, look at the numbers or the measurement, that must be centimeter. If this is given in centimeter, that you have to take the numbers of centimeters, when don't take the inches. Now this, here it stopped. So this line is 7 centimeter. Is it clear to you? Now open figures. For open figure, students, these are the figure whose ending point and beginning point are different. Means suppose I am starting from this point to draw a figure and I end here. Or suppose I draw this figure and it ends here. But these are different, because in this figure this is the beginning point and this is the ending point. In this figure this is the beginning point and this is the ending point. Both are different. So these are known as open figure. In closed figure, students, the beginning point and ending point merges itself. It means they are placed at the same. Suppose I am starting from here and the figure here only. Now in this figure my starting and ending point are same. So this is the closed figure. Now suppose I am drawing this triangle. So in this also my starting and ending point are same. So these are considered to be closed figure. Now we'll discuss about some shapes of closed figures. Now students, here are some shapes we will discuss about. There are two types of shapes, plane and solid. In plane shapes, students, we are having triangle, square, rectangle and circle. In solid, we are having cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere. These are 2D and these are 3D pictures, students. Now in triangle, as tri, name suggests 3. It means in this figure there will be 3 sides and 3 vertices. First of all, what are the sides, students? This, edges are called sides, this, and what are corners? These vertices of the corners are the same thing. So in triangle there are 3 sides and 3 vertices. These sides can be equal also or different also. Now square. In square there are 4 corners, students, and 4 sides, and in square all the sides are equal. Means if this is 5 centimeter, this will also 5, this will also 5, and this will also 5. Now how many sides? 4. How many vertices? 4, students. Take care that in square there are all the sides are equal. In rectangle there are 4 sides, students, but in this opposite side. Opposite which? This side is opposite to this and this side is opposite to this. Means opposite sides are equal. And how many sides are there? 4. And how many vertices are there, students? 4. And in circle there is no side and there is no vertices. There is only one curved surface, student. Okay, these figures can also be drawn on the paper also, and we can also cut out these. Now coming towards the solid figure, students. So these are considered to be 3D, means they are having also the height. In cube, students, there are 12 edges. 12 edges means 12 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cube is the combination of the squares, students. Now 12 edges and how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 corner or 8 vertices are there. And how many faces? 6 faces. Cube can be compared to the, or is the figure of dice that we used to play in Ludo also, and some erasers are also in the shape of cube. Now in cuboid, students, cuboid can be referred as our fridge, matchbox, geometry box, lunch box, or our books. These shapes are to be considered as cuboid because this is the combination of rectangle, students. Here also 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 faces are there. You can also look out at your geometry box or your book. How many faces are there? 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. Now coming to our cylinder. Cylinder can be referred as our LPG cylinder or the tube light, that long tube light we used to keep at our home. So these are to be referred as cylinder, students. Now in cylinder there are 2 edges, these, and 3 faces, 1, 2, 3, and no vertices because there is no corner, students. Now for the cone, cone can be referred as your birthday cap also, and that funnel we use to pour oil. So these to be referred as cone. In cone only 1 vertex is there and 2 edges, 1 and 2 faces are there. Now for sphere, sphere can be referred as our tennis ball, or you can say that the cricket ball we are having, or some paperweights are also in the shape of the sphere. Now in sphere there is no edge, there is no vertices, only one surface is there. So this is because, as you can also look at the tennis ball. Now students, moving towards views. Now students, here I have drawn a cube. You can also take a Ludo dice with you, or that some cube is there in which you have to, Rubik cube that is called, you can take that also, students. And to refer these views, how many type of views are there? 3. Top view, front view and side view. When we are looking a thing from the top of it, that is known as top view, and when we are looking a thing from its side, so that is side view, students. And when a thing is present in front of us and that view is visible to us, that is the front view, students. Now in this also, this is the side view, this one, and this view is the front view students, this, and above this, because we are looking at the top of it, that view will be the top view. So student, this was about geometrical shapes of our third class. I hope you all understood the content of this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for our more videos. Bye, take care.